Rififi was a spectacular success. Francois Truffaut, still a film critic when the movie was released, said, "From the worst crime novel I have ever read comes the best crime movie I've ever seen," before declaring Rififi the best film noir of all time. Overnight, director Jules Dassin went from being a political pariah to winning the Best Director prize at the Cannes Film Festival, and the buzz about the sensational robbery sequence soon had movie fans lining up around the world. Anticipating that the film might have global appeal, Dassin had inserted that musical number featuring actress Magali Noel, solely for the purpose of explaining the movie's title. If it's still not clear, Rififi is French slang for what in an American movie might be called a ruckus or a dust-up, particularly with a lot of macho posturing. Although its huge success didn't directly lead to any sequels, several subsequent films borrowed the word just to make a connection to the original. Rififi in Tokyo, Rififi in Amsterdam, even Spanish auteur Jess Franco got in on the act with Rififi in the City. 9 years later, Dassin would be hired by United Artists to pull off another high-stakes robbery in 1964's Topkapi. That elaborate caper, nominated for an Oscar, inspired producer Bruce Geller to create the TV series Mission Impossible, which would eventually morph into the long-running Tom Cruise film franchise. Well, Jules Dassin wasn't the only director who appears in Rififi. Robert Hossein, who played drug-addicted gangster Remy Grutter, directed his first film the same year he made Rififi. He'd go on to write and direct more than 20 films, while continuing to work as an actor right up until his death 5 years ago from COVID. If there's another MVP among the film's many talents, it's Hungarian production designer Alexandra Troner, whom Dassin described as one of the greatest men in the history of cinema. The nightclub in Rififi is named L'Âge d'Or as a tribute to the 1930 Louis Buñuel film, the first movie Troner worked on. Among his vast array of credits are classics such as Billy Wilder's The Apartment and John Huston's The Man Who Would Be King. Although the heist sequence deservedly gets all the praise, to me the film's most affecting sequence is the finale. Tony's reckless drive into the city, leaking blood and breath, his beloved Tonio squealing with delight as the wonders of Paris fly by. To me, this kid, his name is Dominique Morin, is what elevates Rififi to a whole other level. Now, who'd have thought? A little kid in a goofy cowboy getup, innocently blasting away with his toy six-shooter, is this film's ace in the hole. Something about that boy's beaming face, so wide open to life, but so oblivious to his Uncle Tony's last gasps, man, kills me every time. That's why, by the length of that kid's little nose, I give the edge to Rififi as the greatest heist picture ever. Okay, that's it for Noir Alley this summer. I'll be back August 14th to host a primetime tribute to Sterling Hayden, that day's Summer Under the Stars honoree. You can bet there will be some noir in the mix. Until then, or until this fall, see you in the shadows.